Well, as I promised earlier, I wanted to give you a video update as to what took place today. I did have my stress test, and I don't think I've ever walked so fast in my life on that treadmill. It lasted about 8 minutes long. I made it through 3 stages. They told me that they want people to go through 2. I made it through 3. There were some really neat things that happened today, though, that I want to share with you. Number one, as I was beginning to, get started for the day, one verse kept popping into my head that became my favorite, one of my favorites years ago, and that's Psalm 46:10, and it begins, "Be still and know that I am God." So, that was a wonderful reminder this morning as I began the test process. Also, actually, when I got into the testing areas, the guy that was taking pictures of my heart has 2 sons in the ministry. The man who monitored my progress on the treadmill has a brother-in-law who's in the ministry. So they understand the stress and the responsibility of being a pastor. And so that was kind of neat to have a couple of guys that understood kind of my life and some of the things that we do. But, I think the test went really well. I don't know any of the results. They haven't called yet this evening. It'll probably be tomorrow before they do now. But, it's just really neat how God's will bring back to mind scripture that you've memorized as an encouragement, but it'll also put people in your path that kind of can relate to you, to what you're going on. And what I found really, really awesome is that right before the test, they took my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was 115/80, which is actually better than it's been in years. I attribute that to God calming me before I actually began the testing process. So even though I'm really tired tonight, whatever took place yesterday really kind of knocked the wind out of me. But once again, I appreciate all the prayers. I appreciate the comments. I'm trying to keep this whole thing as lighthearted as possible. I especially enjoyed some of the comments on my Facebook post earlier today. And but thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being my family. And God bless you all. Have a good night.